What up? It's Hank, Planet Hank Live Show, the greatest podcast. It's Tuesday morning. We're out here going wild. We're doing the thing. We're all streaming on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram. Let me go ahead and start my Instagram feed right now. Bow, Instagram and YouTube. It's Tuesday, April 16th. It's almost 420, by the way, for all you stoners, for all you stoned out mofos. But first, we need to have a sip of that coffee because I was up late as hell, chatting it up with the Brattleboro PD, doing some Brattleboro news. I was up late, man, and I need this coffee. First, a local weather check-in. Today it's 53 degrees out. The high is going to be 62. The low's at 34. It's going to be sunny all day, a little cloudy this afternoon, but sun out. And later on this week, tomorrow is going to be sunny on Wednesday. Thursday is a little rainy. I'm not doing the rain. The rain has got to go. It's been too rainy for too long. Friday, a little cloudy. Saturday, cloudy. Monday, sunny. Tuesday. But the thing that I'm so psyched about while I'm talking about the weather is that the spring is here. It is warm. It is warm out. We are finally back because everybody knows that Hank kind of doesn't go out. I don't go out in the middle of the goddamn winter and shit and run around trying to make videos or whatever. I'm not doing it. I'm absolutely not doing it. So we are back. We got nice weather ahead. Everybody knows that. We have waited way too long, honestly. It's been way too long. So here we are, the Planet Hank Live Show, the greatest podcast ever. He goes, don't be a hoe. Share the show. Exactly where I was going next is that this portion of the show is all about sharing it, making sure that you share it for all of the others who need to be notified. Tag some people, share it into your stories, share it into your timelines. Let's go. Dude, I'm going to share it into my group, the Planet Hank Locker Room. The thing about this locker room is it's the best group. It's the best group that there is. And tons of people pop in from there, but I noticed this morning we did a group check-in of new members. Man, we had like, you know what I mean, 30 new group members in there. The Brattleboro news has been killing it lately. My insights are way up. Everybody's super interested in the Brattleboro news. So whether or not you're from the area or not, you got to realize that the Brattleboro News is here to stay. The Brattleboro News is aired on public access TV. It's aired on all of my social medias, including planethank.com. If you haven't been to planethank.com in a while, you got to go over there because there's some of my content is up, and you're able to see some of the things that I got going on, along with all the Planet Hank news. So I'm sharing it up into a ton of groups, and I'm going to share it up into my story. You got to make sure you share it into your stories because people a lot of times are just poking through Facebook, swiping stories, and they can find us that way. Mash up the hearts for the Planet Hank Live Show right now, man, and then we'll get into some topics. Absolutely. Well, first, let's check in on sports a little bit. We got, I want to give a cheers and a shout out to my man, Elvin Brito, the people's champ coming all out of Manabo, Puerto Rico for winning his fight at Bare Knuckle on Friday night. We hadn't really talked to him in a little while, and I didn't bring it up on the Sunday show because UFC 300 was such fireworks. Like, we were talking about that, and we just basically wouldn't shut up about it. We loved it. UFC 300 was fire, but at the same time, my man Elvin Brito, who really needed a win, he really did. He needed to get that win. not just for his record and his career, but for his mental mind state. The man got it done. He went after homeboy and got the finish over Jafar Fort within 30 seconds or whatever. So he looked great. He landed like a left, punched him, but here we go. Big cheers to Elvin Brito and the 30-second win. Manabo! Christian Torres pops in. What up, Christian Torres? I can't see what he put for his emoji. He said, Elvin Brito crushed it. The post-interview fight. Okay. Elvin went off and got all emotional in the post-fight interview where after he won, yelling at everybody, I'm the champ. I am the champ. It was hilarious. He lost it. Let's tag some people up. We got a few in here, but I don't know where the hell everybody's at. So I'm going to start tagging a couple people. Oh, he goes, I cheered with you. Okay, perfect. Cheers. I'm tagging people. I suggest that you guys do the same. He said, what did you expect? What did you expect? There we go. I tagged Elvin's wife. Let me tag Britton Hart. I shared Britton Hart's survival video. She taught us the lick test on her survival video of how to test if you can eat a berry if you're out in the wild. And it had me dying. She was like, first thing you got to do is you find some berries or something. And she goes, we all know you're not supposed to eat berries out in the wild. And then she goes, the first thing you do is do a lick test. So she took the berry and she licked it. And I was dead. I was like, oh my God, girl, your whole face is going to puff up. Eating little red berries next to some random lake in your housing community. Pretty funny. Rick Caruso in the house. Jack Shady Grady in here. What's up, Shady Grady? He's ready. He says he's ready to drink the blood and get back on the plantation. And hey, bro, more power to you. You know what I mean? More power to you. Okay, we got some links. We got some topics that we can talk about. Justin Sims in the house. She goes, she's had worse in her mouth. Man, why you gotta do her like that, man? Why you gotta do my homegirl Britton Hart like that? So we'll pop in for a second, and we are going. So our first topic in Planet Hank World News is we're dealing with the Joe Biden impeachment inquiry. What the heck is going on?
Seneca Bohai, was he part owner?
Very much so, and he said as much and had direction and control, and it was a beneficiary of the account. So there are emails that document he directed monies to be dispersed from that account, including to himself.
Now, it sounds like, despite what he's saying, what he told the committee, that this guy was a bad hombre, basically, that this Firtash guy
he's a bad hombre,
and therefore he had to get on Ukraine. And yet he had no problem doing business for this corrupt Russian oligarch connected to Putin. In fact, had no problem taking $5 million and a direct transfer of $275,000. Would you agree?
I agree with that, yes.
Okay. Now, Mr. Bobolinsky, and I've got just a little bit of time left. Sorry, very little time. So I want to ask you, for God's sake, Hunter Biden is doing all of these transactions, doing all of this business, and yet his father is vice president. And we're to believe that his father isn't aware of all of these. He's been on the phone calls, he's been in the meeting, and yet he's not aware that his son is doing business with people connected to Vladimir Putin? Are we to believe that?
It's an absurd expectation.
Thank you. My time has expired.
Very good.
It's an absurd expectation.
The claims made against the president of the United States have been so completely proven to be lies that even House Republicans now are admitting that it's time to close this case. Mr. Parnas, I have a few questions for you in limited time, so I really want to try to get through these. And I just want everybody to know, especially people watching at home, that you're like one of the most credible witnesses that we've had throughout this entire impeachment inquiry. First off, I just want folks to know, for people who aren't familiar, can you tell me who you were working for between 2018 and 2019?
Rudy Giuliani and Donald J. Trump.
And to be clear, did you answered to Rudy Giuliani?
Yes.
You answered to Donald Trump
Yes.
directly.
Directly to Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah.
most of the time.
When former President Trump and Rudy Giuliani flew to Ukraine to look for corruption on the part of President Biden, did you find any?
No.
And following your Ukraine trip, Senate Republicans, Senator Grassley and Johnson, released their Burisma report, which the New York Times concluded was, quote, unproven allegations that echo an active Russian disinformation campaign, end quote. Mr. Parnas, are the unproven allegations that are at the heart of the Republican report the same fabricated claims that Donald Trump and Rudy Giuliani sent you to Ukraine to go dig up?
Yes.
Last summer, you wrote a letter to Congress noting that.
All right, we're not going to play any more of that. But basically, we got Joe Biden they got Joe Biden out here getting impeached, bro. They're saying all kinds of stuff, talking about deals with Russia, Ukraine, deals with China. You got Hunter Biden out here. I mean, I can't even follow. The thing is it's not in the news. I found out about that this morning. Like, how does this happening and nobody even is listening and nobody knows? Like, what are we talking about, you guys? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What do y'all think? He goes, as usual, it's all about Trump. Literally, it's like their biggest case, it seems like, as I watch, is that they say that, oh, well, you are not allowed or whatever. Your opinions and your testimony shouldn't count because you worked for Rudy Giuliani, Donald Trump. You had something to do with the former president. Like, that does not, you know what I mean? That old argument is getting worn out. Oh, well, you're just a Trumper. We already know. We got it. They worked for Trump. So your whole defense that the Joe Biden and his son Hunter are not guilty is that somehow this is all some big Russia collusion case? Like, it's been done. We've done this. We've done this. We've already heard that argument. I mean, come on, you got to come up with something better than that. But as it goes on today, I'm sure we're going to hear more about it. You're not going to hear about it on CNN. That's true. My boy Blaine in the chat. What up, Blaine? We're talking world news today. He goes, but Trump. He goes, of course not. It don't fit the narrative. My boy Christian Torres, big shout out to Christian. He goes, we just want a better America. Yes, we do. We want a way better America. We want to be good boys. Tyler Dessert in the chat. What's up? Yo, where is everybody? We need to tag some people up. Get them in here. Let me tag someone in Vietnam. Maybe in Vietnam they'll pop into the chat and see what's up. Oh, where are the Scrubble Hubbles? The Hubbles aren't in here. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of people being bad boys in here. Oh, and my man, Ryan Phillips, he goes, they lie so blatantly, and it's kind of scary. Milk. My boy Milky is so afraid of the liberal left, it has me dead. Every time something comes up with the, something comes up with the leftism in this country, my boy Mike, he gets all nervous about it. Oh, we're moving to Costa Rica. Man, you ain't going to Costa Rica. He goes, everybody's sleeping on the plantation time. I know, we got to wake them up. Wake them up. Send the air horns. Wake up. Man, I already almost drank all my coffee. You know I needed it if that's the case, bro. You know I needed that. He goes, it's time to work. He goes, they're going to get us all killed. Milky, my boy Milt is out here helping produce the show this morning, sending me some links. Matter of fact, let's move on to the next topic. We're going to talk about our next topic, which is this one right here. Now, this is litty. This whole topic right here has me absolutely dead. Okay? So, basically what has happened is there's an Indian American woman who has testified at a hearing, and I don't know what day it was. Let me see if there's some info in the section. It goes, Indian American woman Reedy Patel was arrested in Bakersfield, California for threatening U.S. lawmakers during a council hearing on the Gaza Committee, on the Gaza ceasefire. Patel's speech, including violent threats and abuse, sparked outrage. She faces 16 felony counts for this, including threats to terrorize. Oh my God. Other protesters distanced themselves from her remarks, calling them shocking. Hindu American Foundation denounced Patel, and her threats and her arrest comes amidst international pressure for a Gaza ceasefire. All right, let's watch this because this is wild.
The thing is, 2,300 people being evicted in the last year, those
Mofos! Shout out to Susan Hubble. 16 felony counts, 8 counts threatening anti-Israel protesters who were there with Patel distanced themselves from the remarks.
you guys don't care about anything happening in Palestine or any other country where oppression occurs because you don't care about the oppression.
Look at her in jail crying. Hindu American Foundation also denounced the threatening remarks.
You guys are all horrible people. But the thing is, 2,300 people being evicted in the last year, those are votes. And you guys, those are votes to win here in Bakersfield.
Yo, she went in, bro. She went off, bro. I mean, more power to her, bro. She said straight up, you guys are horrible people. She goes, I understand that you guys are horrible people. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, we've all seen hearings where they say all kinds of crazy ass stuff, where they just like go off, say all this crazy stuff. But bro, she said, I'll see you at your houses when we murder you. Okay? Whoa, whoa. You know what I mean? Like, lady, chill out. Okay? This is just a hearing. You know what I mean? You can't come in here with your granny glasses on and your freaking, like, calm ass demeanor and her little mousy voice. You are all horrible people. I will kill you. I will kill you. I'll be at your houses. Jeff says brown pride. What in the fuck kind of shit is that? Like, you gotta be kidding me, Richie Patel or whatever the hell your name is. You going to jail, girl. You going to jail, you gonna fuck around and find out. You know what I mean? Crazy. We got a star party going on. Big shout out to Toa fam. Wow. All the way from Vietnam, sending me more stars than any of you guys. Out here doing it up big. We're doing it up real big today. Shout out to me, Planet Hank, for getting a star party going on. Right now, the star party's going on. You got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to show me all them stars. Mash up the hearts. Look at me hearting my own thing. He goes, land back. Land back. He goes, this is a hearing over new park benches. You got to have new park benches. You know what I mean? All right, in our very next story, we need to talk about, moving on, Jeff Bush said 500 stars. Big shout out to Jeff Bush. You know what I mean? Wow, send me stars, mofos. Straight up, send them stars over. Because that's what we doing in here. We're having a star party. Okay, we're getting it done. We're having a star party. Before we head on to our next topic, I want to give a chance to talk about what's happening on Thursday. Thursday, we're going to bring in some guests, and we're bringing in some of the people from where are we at? We're bringing in some of the people from Slaughterhouse Boxing. They have a doctor who has created a whole suit, an electroshock suit. So it helps you repair yourself after hard workouts by electroshock therapy of some sort. I don't really understand how it works, but I know some of the Slaughterhouse Boxing guys, including Joe Me two-time, Joe Me Archangel, has been using this suit. So we're actually going to get this guy in here who created it and talk about the service that he provides and how you all can be a part of that. You can get shocked. You can get in. It's like a jogging suit that you get electrocuted in. So they'll be here on Thursday. I'll probably let Ryan Perez in. I'm gonna try to get Jared Grant in the room, and I'm definitely Elvin Brito was supposed to be on the show today, but he said it's kind of hectic today. He's running around doing the thing after traveling all weekend. So it should be Elvin Brito, Jared Grant, Joe Me, Ryan Perez, and this doctor who's got this electroshock therapy suit. We got to find out about it. Oh, it's Elena Hubble's birthday. In other news, a big Planet Hank supporter, Elena Hubble. She's about to graduate from college. We're super proud of her and all of her accomplishments with music and school. And today is her birthday. Does that mean she's legal? How old is she? 18? He goes, oh shit, Joe Me Archangel two-time. He goes, he's in the house. He's in the house. Who's in the house? We got Elvin Brito in the house. Elvin Brito up in there. Let me see what we got. Toa fam. He goes, he's in the house. Elvin Brito says, Planet Hank. There he is. Where is he at? Yes, sir. So we should be getting Elvin Brito on the plantation for Thursday. We got to congratulate that boy on his speedy win over Jafar Fort, by the way, which was an amazing feat of athleticism. He says, what did you expect? What did you expect? I'm the champ. He took Lorenzo Hunt's line and said, ain't no champ unless I say so. He said, she says, you are sweet, Hanky. Of course I am. Of course I am. I'm the sweetest. I'm the sweetest there is. I'm Swedish. I'm so sweet, I'm Swedish. He goes, Grant signed at BYB. Okay. Let's not muddy up the water. Okay, let's not talk about some little blah, blah, blah. He goes, I didn't say that. He goes, I did not say that. I know. It was funny when you said it because I feel like you started saying it. Ain't no, and then you like changed it because you were like, no, I'm not. I'm not saying Lorenzo's line. I'm not saying it. Motherfucker did it straight up. He goes, I'm not saying it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Yeah. Yo, there he is. Big shout out to Elvin Brito all the way in Manabo, Puerto Rico. The star party is over, by the way. He goes, LOL, yup. I was dead when I saw that because I saw it in your face. You were like, ain't no champ. He goes, wait a minute. Ain't no champ unless you go through me. Okay? You got to go through me. All right? Changed it up a little bit. Shout out to Lorenzo Hunt. We don't need your line, by the way, Lorenzo. We don't care about what you say. The new saying is ain't no champ unless you go through me, which I think it sounded a little better. Sounded a little more educated in there. He said, what did you expect? It's like you stole Nate Diaz's line. I ain't surprised, motherfuckers, and changed it. What did you expect? What did you expect? Ain't no champ unless you go through me. Big shout out, Planet Hank, the best show in the world. Wow, we're black. We're back. We're back in black. He goes, love our Planet Hank. Big shout out to Scrubble Hubble. He goes, you got to beat me. You definitely got to beat me. Okay. He goes, shit was fire. El Bandito. So Thursday morning, we should have El Bandito on. If he could clear his schedule. Okay. I know you're big time in it now. And you're fucking... You know what I mean? You the man and everything with a win, but you better get back on the plantation and put that Planet Hank work in, baby. We got work to do out here. We got that. You know what I'm saying? We got that work to do out here. Okay. So moving on to the next topic, I want to hear all of y'all's opinions on this next topic because this is a big one. This is a really good story. This is a great little thing. Let's talk about it, okay? So we have Indiana National Guardsmen shot a migrant at the southern border, okay? There was a stabbing. Let me read this here. It goes, Indiana National Guard member shoots migrants after southern border stabbing. Okay. This is the type of stuff I'm all about. Let me tell you that much. Let's watch the video, and then we'll see what's going on with it and everything else.
New information from the southern border where a member of the Indiana National Guard shot a migrant after an incident near El Paso. That's according to court documents obtained by our partners at News Nation. 50 Indiana Guardsmen are deployed on a security mission. Court documents say a Border Patrol agent was notified after a migrant was seen stabbing another one on Sunday. Jesus. A member of the Indiana National Guard reportedly shot one of those migrants who fled back into Mexico. Unclear tonight if the attacker was the person who was reportedly shot by that guardsman.
Crazy. So we got the National Guard out here shooting motherfuckers. Straight up shooting them in the face. I mean, come on. So, I mean, there was a stabbing. It was one migrant who stabbed another migrant, and then the Indiana National Guardsman shot him. Bro, what is going on down there? I mean, are you shitting me? We're just going to go all out shooting people down on the border? It's like, could that be the shot that was heard around the world? You know? honestly, in order for it to really pop off, I feel like the migrants or the cartel and the coyotes or whatever would have to shoot back. The first time a coyote shoots back at the National Guard, that is when it's going to go off. But we've all been watching as the people who complained about COVID and made everybody get vaccinations or else that they were fired from their jobs, they all just let in 17 million undocumented migrants, okay, like illegal aliens. So you were going to fire nurses. You were going to make everybody in this country lose their job if they didn't get vaccinated and boosted. But then you're just going to allow to have 17 million plus randos come across the border. They've been arresting people from Afghanistan with terror ties. They arrested this Afghani who twice at the border and they let him go twice. This is ridiculous. Like, somebody needs to do something at the border. I mean, it's not just us being Trump supporters and like all this crap. Like, everybody needs to back off on that. That whole line that we're all just Trump supporters, so somehow it doesn't matter. That is total bullshit. That is total bullshit, and everybody knows it. They're trying that over on the Joe Biden. We just saw them trying to use that defense on the Joe Biden hearing. It's like, enough. That doesn't make any sense. And honestly, we're sick of it. Here's this old video of, she goes, "What the fuck?" Let's play this video.
Maverick County Sheriff Tom Schmerber says he is already low on resources and doesn't have the manpower to enforce Abbott's law.
What a crazy situation we have. You see all of them climbing across the border like that? They don't give a fuck. They literally don't give a fuck. So basically, that was a little earlier in the year. There was a big showdown saying that they're not allowed to put up razor wire to stop that. Like, are you kidding me? Someone's got to stop that. They're coming straight across. They're just walking right across the goddamn river. They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's not inhumane to have razor wire. Like, what? Then don't jump across the border. That's insane. He goes, how about that hit and run of that Good Samaritan that's going viral? I haven't heard about that. What hit and run? Let's look it up. The hit and run that went viral of a Good Samaritan. All right, let's see it. LAF recruit 9 hours ago. Yeah, here we go. This is a good story right here. All right, let's pull this up. Let's see what we got. There we go. All right, let's watch this, see what happens.
101 freeway, a young LA City Fire Department recruit has been killed by a hit-and-run driver on his way to training.
Investigators say the 22-year-old may have been involved in an accident himself and was outside his vehicle trying to help other people when he was hit. KTLA's Carlos Salcedo joins us live in Panorama City, where the recruit was headed when the accident took place. Carlos?
Ladies, this is the training facility here in Panorama City that Jacob Puerte was heading to this morning, but he never made it. His life tragically cut short in a hit-and-run collision. Tonight, the California Highway Patrol, they're investigating. They're asking for the public's help.
A young recruit with
not a
aspirations to follow
fireman.
in his father's footsteps. 22-year-old Jacob Puerta's life tragically cut short Monday morning. A heartbreaking scene on the 101 freeway. The Los
Oh man,
Angeles
look at the
Fire
flag.
Department losing one of their own after he crashed near Vineland in Studio City.
He was likely in his own vehicle driving to what we call a drill tower.
LA City Fire says the recruit was on his way to receive routine training at Drill Tower Fire Academy in Panorama City around 5 a.m.
Everybody
when he
loves
was involved
firemen.
in a 3-car crash. It appears Forte got out of his personal vehicle to assess the situation, and that's when he was struck by another vehicle and killed.
Oh man.
Forte received a full salute
Yo, look
from
at the
fellow
firemen on the
firefighters
bridge.
and other first responders lining the streets as they escorted his body to the medical examiner's office in Boyle Heights. Forte had just joined the department as a recruit in February.
He was in week 10 of a 20-week rigorous training program, and he's survived by his father, 2 sisters, and a brother.
His father, a 17-year veteran firefighter and paramedic. Chief Crowley paying tribute on social media, writing, "The men and women of LAFD mourn the loss of LAFD recruit firefighter Jacob Forte."
Damn, look
So
at her.
raised in the LAFD family, Recruit Forte understood the importance of helping those in need.
And a memorial is being funded.
Wow, that's a crazy story. That's super sad. Man, everybody loves firemen. In my reality show that's coming out, there's a scene of people will not let this police officer cross the road. They literally will not let this police officer cross the road. I make a big joke out of it. And then as soon as a fireman comes up to cross with him, cars on both sides stop and they immediately let them go. Everybody loves firemen. Firemen are the GOAT. Let's go. He goes, it's probably one of them illegals that everybody keeps letting in. Yeah, I would agree with you. It probably is. EK Qualman from YouTube writes, greetings. Just a little reminder that we're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, Instagram, and Rumble. Let me check in over on Instagram. We got some people watching in the red corner. Only Jay said we got people popping in. No comments. Planet Hank live show. She says there. Carlos Eastwood from Rhode Island writes, there was a Samaritan that tried stopping a thief, and the thief hit the Samaritan after he shot the thief in North Carolina. Oh, I know what video you're talking about. The one, it was a construction worker with that big pickup truck. Yo, that was a dope video. That was fire. Let's see if I can find that video too. That video was awesome. It goes, I put hit and run, and we keep getting Shen Sia hit and run. No. Let's see, hit and run shooting of truck. We're going to have to put this video on the next show. The next Planet Hank live show. Just a quick check-in. I can't find it, but that's all right. The Planet Hank live show is in full effect. We got Brattleboro news popping off. So, okay, this is moving on. This is our Brattleboro news check-in. Okay, the Brattleboro news is my new job. It's where I'm working. I sell these videos to local Vermont Access TV. It's fire. The police, I've talked with the police, I've linked up with them. They are all about it. They have helped coach me on how they want to be portrayed or whatever, or what rules I have, meaning they just don't want to get in trouble. So they were like, don't get any statements from the officers. They directed me to Patrol Sergeant Hamilton, who is their boss, and he will give me statements, and he has been doing so. So there was a big double arrest over the last couple days, and I have all the footage. The video is coming out today, and it's going to be amazing. Okay, you guys are going to love this one. There's 2 arrests, there's a little arguing, there's some nice statements from people in the stores, and this is an ongoing investigation involving a burglary or a robbery / assault that happened in a trailer park in Brattleboro. All the juiciness that you need on this one, and that'll be coming out today. I'm just about to finish it up. I've been working on it for the last 2 days. Dude, the rain, honestly, the rain has been killing the Brattleboro news because when it's raining out, I mean, obviously I don't want to go out, but the rain keeps the crazies in the house, okay? There's not a lot of crimes. There's not a lot of shit going on in the rain. They all go hide out, so it is what it is. But we got a full week of sunshine, and I am sure that with this nice week of weather that we are expecting, we are going to have some amazing stories come out, including today's story of robbery at Goozer's. Okay, we got Goozer's Market. They arrested one man there, and then they went down and arrested another man at his residence right down the street. In connection to a robbery / assault, according to Sergeant Hamilton of the Brattleboro Police. The Brattleboro News is lit. I know everybody's like, okay, well, I'm not from Brattleboro. The thing is, Brattleboro is like a soap opera. This is the greatest town to have news coming out of. Regardless of where you're from, you guys are all going to learn to love Brattleboro because of the way that I portray it, the way that I show you exactly how I show you this news, because Brattleboro has this underbelly of criminal activity, drug activity, and also small town pettiness, okay? Just small town pettiness that is funny as hell, okay? It's very well designed for people being nosy. Here's Mike Kadowski writes, we need a Kenny update. Facts. I'm going to get you a Kenny update. How about that? That's what I'll do for you. I'll get you a Kenny update. We're lit. Kenny is everybody's favorite. Yes, sir. We'll give Kenny an update. You know what I'll do for you right now? Let's get a little Kenny update, see what we got going on. See if we got any Kenny in here. Where's my Kenny at? Kenny is everybody's favorite. He got so many comments. The videos went viral both on all the social medias because everybody loves Kenny. Here we go. Let's put this Kenny up. Okay, so I don't know if everybody remembers this one. Obviously, I remember the rat video with Kenny, but remember this one?
This guy, the fucking guy in the blue shirt, act tough, right? Yeah, pussy, come back here and say pussy. Hey, what the hell's that? You're running away. A bunch of assholes.
What'd they?
Really think they're gonna fuck with me?
What'd they do?
Didn't even know business on. I was dealing with somebody else, and these 2 strangers start fucking with me. I'm like, come over here. We'll fix this. I'm military. You're not. Oh my god. I don't want to kill anybody. I'll just maim them. And I don't need any weapons either. These are just fine.
Okay.
Please.
What you carrying? What you got there?
Just a pack.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
Cereal, you want?
Oh, cereal. No.
Take it.
No.
Why are you filming me?
Just because you guys were yelling.
Why not?
It's funny as fuck.
You know what I said to those guys? I said, suck my fucking hairy Italian cock after I blow your brains out with a 45 and skull fuck you.
Yo, Kenny. Kenny is a legend for that one, bro. All right, so when I caught up with Kenny after he got banished from the local Catholic church just the other day, he says, and quote, he said, I told the Catholic priest to suck my hairy Italian cock. He goes, you remember that line? Kenny is smart as a whip, man. He remembers all of the videos. He watches all of the videos. He loves this shit. So I've got some more Kenny content that's coming out, and that's going to be that. The Planet Hank live show. We're out here. We did today's show. We did world news. We talked about Joe Biden getting impeached and why. None of us even know why. It's not on the news. Who the hell? What's going on? We got Hunter Biden out there in China I don't even know what the points of the case are because you can't find it on Fox. You can't find it on CNN. Nobody's talking about it. He goes, Kenny is a legend. Absolute legend. That's the truth. Dan LaRouche. Big shout out to Big Dan. Danny O is in the booth. Oh boy, I just got a Truth Social update. They're asking to hold Trump in contempt of court. I don't know why, but if you're not on Truth Social, head over there, download the app, create an account, and follow me. Follow me on Truth Social. Truth Social is Donald Trump's social media platform, and it's fire. Dan says, yo, 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 what's up? What's up? So we got to get, he goes, Kenny, she says, Kenny and Hank are celebs. That's what I'm talking about. We got the Brattleboro news. We got Kenny popping off, doing his thing over there. Bro, I love the Brattleboro news. And like I said, I cannot wait to post today's video, the Brattleboro news in the live, and give you guys a little update of what's going on in town. There's a nice big story, okay? Huge story. Double arrest for an alleged robbery at the trailer park. Robbery at the trailer park is fire, okay, first of all. So everybody just needs to tune into that, and we'll end it off with a classic showing here of the Brattleboro news.
Breaking news.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com. I'm responding to a call the police got today around 3:30, where a local man was causing a disturbance on Walnut Street in front of the St. Michael's Catholic School, downtown Brattleboro. The man was here at St. Bridget's Kitchen and Pantry, and he had a bunch of items
Look at his
with
stuff.
him, and he was spreading them all out
He
on
got
the
a K-cup.
grass, and the local Catholic priest did not like it and told him that he was making a mess. Basically, that caused a big argument, and the man started using profanity. The children were just getting out of school at St. Michael's Catholic School, and basically this was a big disturbance with a lot of profanity and arguing that they did not want. The priest called the police and asked that they create a temporary no trespass order for the man so that he could not return to the area of St. Michael's Catholic Church or the area of Walnut Street. I had a chance to catch up with the man at Brattleboro Memorial Park after police notified him of the temporary no trespass order that they were issuing. I got a chance to get a comment from him.
Then, Father said I made a mess and I said I didn't, so we had a disagreement on exactly the meaning of the term sin and what needed to be confessed. I threw that in. So, you can leave that. So, it's standard procedure. You go into the booth and you tell the guy what you did. You lie about it mostly. I mean, you're not going to tell him the good stuff. You have to, all right, you can just edit that. Anyway, so then he called the police and gave me a temporary no trespass order, which actually the former father, I like his biblical language because he said I was actually banished, which is a really cool word. I told him, you mean actual banished? For smoking weed in the bathroom, and he smelled it.
He said basically that the priest told him that he was making a mess and that he didn't like it, so that
he was making a mess,
and that he told him how he felt, and that he caused a scene, and he stormed off and went to the park.
I made a little bit of a mess, and one of the priests at the church decided that he didn't like that mess, so he got mad at me about the mess, and I said, well, you know, it's inappropriate for you to be angry at me because it's not really a mess. I'm just organizing my bag, and there's a lot in here. So when I put it back, there won't be a mess. And he said, yeah, but there are children present. And I said, well, I don't see any heroin needles or fentanyl products here.
Yeah.
So there was a little marijuana pipe maybe, but, you know, the kids can't see that from way over there.
I'm Hank with Brattleboro News and PlanetHank.com.
Yo, man, Kenny is classic, bro. That is classic. That was amazing. I literally love that. The Brattleboro News is lit. Everybody loves it. He said they won't let Trump go to Barron's graduation. That's messed up. Planet Hank, planethank.com. You can check out all the news stories over there. You can get your fix. Big shout out to everybody sending stars. Tao, a fan. And big shout out to Jeff Bush and DNR Roofing Solutions for sponsoring, taking care of your boy, Hank. Shout out to the sponsors list. If you're interested in being listed as one of the show's sponsors, this show is going to get a lot more produced. We got a new producer in the house. We got some big things coming, and like I said, I got a great story coming out today with the Brattleboro News. We'll be making news stories all week, and it's fire. In other news, I've got one other thing to talk about, which is Saturday night. I will be hosting, well, it's like Saturday afternoon into the night. I am hosting the Astronauts Rap 420 Festival at the Hartford Artery called the Astronauts, and I'm the host. So we'll be out there doing stand-up comedy, hosting, and showcasing some of Hartford, Connecticut's best rap artists, and having like a big throwdown. It's like an all-day festival. So if you're interested in going to that, let me know. I got to figure out where the poster is for it, and I will throw that up on the Thursday show, and we will be out. But Planet Hank Live Show, the greatest podcast in the world. Thank you to everybody for watching.